Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Amy.
And we are the Road Roamers. All right, so today we are going to do a little video for a winter quarters Manatee.
In Bradenton, Florida. And we were here 2 weeks. We're going to show you around when we come back.
All right. All right, we're back.
Shocker. We did warn you.
We did warn you.
Anyway.
And you stuck around.
Anyway, Winter Quarters Manatee is a trails collection. Part of the 1,000 trails, if you add the trails collection for, I think it's like $315 a year right now.
Yeah.
2-year 1,000 trails membership. You can, it depends on the level of membership you have, but we stayed for 2 weeks and we thoroughly enjoyed it. We have some other videos we did of the Bradenton area.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to have those coming. And what will they be?
One of them is going to be Siesta Key Beach, one of our favorite beaches. And we're gonna do that.
Bradenton Riverwalk. We'd never done that before, and we took a day out to do that, and we enjoyed it.
The Bradenton Riverwalk was really fun. Got a lot of video on that.
Yes.
We'll do a separate video on that one. And
the last one. Do you want to say it?
You go ahead.
All right, Anna Maria Island, Manatee Beach. To be matter of fact, on Anna Maria Island, there's several beaches, but that's the one we went to. So, those will be upcoming after this one.
And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And down in the lower right-hand corner, there's a little button there. You can subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. And if you want to be notified for future videos, just hit the bell below the video.
Absolutely. Now let's explore Winter Quarters Manatee.
All right, here we go. It's a huge fish over here. It was. It swam off. And this was our little home away from home for a couple of weeks.
With your hand on your heart, oh please tell me, will I call?
So, randomly out of the blue, Amy just looked outside, just looking out back of our RV, and we have a little bit of an issue. More than a little bit of an issue, I'd say. We may have to move. There is a leak under the pedestal where the water goes. It's actually bubbling out of the ground. This is not good. It's right next to our sewer line, and the pipe goes down in the ground and somehow came loose. Crazy. So I don't know how this is going to be resolved, but we'll have to wait and see. I unhooked them.
Is she still there?
She just dropped down to the ground.
Yep, she'll probably come back up. I don't know why she's trying to get in. She might be a juvenile.
I don't know.
Definitely a female because of her beak color. But she might be a juvenile, a young one. Just be.
So I want to do a little follow-up on the water system, the water repair that I showed you earlier. They actually did come over. They actually got over here relatively quick. Within an hour, they were over here digging and repairing it. So, and they got it pretty much all repaired. Came back the next day and filled the hole in. So it was actually pretty good. So it looks like this. It's kind of funny. The pedestal's quite a bit shorter than it was, but yeah, they got it all repaired. And yeah, the water was all going around over there by the electrical, so that was a little bit sketchy there. But yeah, it's all repaired and done, and they actually did a really good job. They did a good job here. They actually have a thing that goes on the end of the pipe that was broke off. They actually cut it off and made it square, and they shoved this thing on it. It actually has a valve on it, and it actually stops the water. They never had to shut the water off in the park. Shuts the water off, and then they just drain the hole and glue on a new pipe, and that was it. It's pretty neat. So, all right. Okay, so I wanted to do a follow-up video on the bird hitting the window. Amy actually looked it up because I kind of figured out what it was even before she looked it up, but here is.
But it's because it's breeding season.
It's breeding season. Okay, but I said the bird was hitting the window because he saw a reflection of a bird, that looked like her. So I said it was probably because she thought it was a rival bird trying to move in on her man. Or whatever. Anyway, it's breeding season. And so that's what they do. They have this very territorial instinct, and anything that comes in their area, they will try to get rid of it. And so apparently this bird was seeing her own reflection and poking at the glass. So I don't know if you can see, but she has been doing this for quite some time, pretty much the whole time we've been here, and made marks on the glass.
She even woke me up the other morning, like 2 mornings ago, yesterday morning, doing that. I was like, what the heck is that noise? And she woke me up, and I came out and I lifted up the shade and she flew off. Yeah.
So here is the marks.
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can
see. Yeah, they can.
see. Yeah, they can.
I don't know if you can actually see. Yeah, they can.
I don't know if you can see it. 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 I don't know
there, it's all marked on the glass. Now we have a ladder that's right here. So she comes, stands on the ladder, and looks at this reflection, probably with the shade down. I'm assuming that maybe there's even a better reflection.
Well, no, maybe, I don't know. The first time she did it, the shade was up.
Shade was up, but still.
So I put the shade down thinking that would help, but apparently it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's quite funny how this bird does it.
Apparently it doesn't matter. Apparently it's just, you know.
It's female cardinals.
It's them using their bird brain.
Also, robins will do the same thing, I guess. So
and there's a few other species.
It's kind of funny. So it was a little entertainment here at Winter Quarters Manatee.
Call it a day and celebrate.